Hey guys, bear with me. This is gonna take a little bit to get going. Okay, I just got to make sure everybody joins us here. So just bear with me a little bit. Thank you. Hey guys, thanks for joining us. Just hang tight just a couple more minutes while we get a few more people in with us. Thanks for joining us, guys. We'll be back in just a minute, waiting for a few more people to join in, okay? All right, welcome everyone to DLD VIP. Today we are bringing you a customer appreciation webinar. This is a free webinar to everybody, just as a thank you to everybody for helping us get where we are. I know a lot of you, this is probably your first time ever joining in on one of our webinars, and we really appreciate you being here. A lot of our longtime customers are here as well, so thank you to them as well. Everything here is simply as a token of our gratitude, everyone here, for helping us bring you the knowledge that we do on a daily basis. So we put together a kit, you know, just a few of the items that we had here just to, you know, really as a thank you. You know, some of these items are just, you know, some of our swag, you know, from t-shirts and hats and things of that nature. A couple nice knives and a couple Ruger 1022 rifles. So starting off, we do have straight knife. Altogether, we have like 11 things here that, so got a trade folder, is spring assisted, nice camo pattern on that. We have ProTech 190 lumen weapon mounted light. This is CZ branded. Nice little pistol light. Some frog lube. If you're not familiar with frog lube, great lubricant. Make sure you read the instructions and follow the instructions on this. It's not, you know, your typical gun oil that you use. This is a complete lubricant. Then we have this ProTech knife, or the CobraTech knife, sorry. Just going to open this up and take a look at this. So nice auto opener out the front. Nice strong spring on it. Glass breaker on the end. Carbon fiber look to it. So nice auto opener knife. Then we have Ruger 1022 with wood stock. If you're not familiar with the 1022, probably should be. I mean, it is a fantastic semi-automatic 22. Probably the go-to standard as far as 22 rifles are concerned. Incredibly accurate, reliable, feed just about any ammo, which you know, a lot of 22s have issues with that. A lot of aftermarket support with the 1022. So when it comes down to, you know, magazines, stocks, everything else, very customizable. And just a whole lot of fun to shoot. So we have the wood one, then we also have one with the synthetic stock on it. This one has fixed sights on it. So these two rifles are realistically identical, other than the fact that, you know, one is a wood stock, the other one is the black synthetic stock. So same accessories will work for either one, as far as, you know, magazines and things like that. If you're going to run, you know, run a different stock, barrel, whatever it is, these are a lot of fun, very customizable, and a ton of aftermarket support. Have the DLD hat. The number on the side of it is very personal to us. Close friend of us here. Got shot in the line of duty, and that is his badge number. So some of you may or may not know, but a lot of us here at DLD are law enforcement. So, you know, we support blue. You may or may not, that's personal opinion, and politics, we're not going to get into that. We're all here to have fun and spread some knowledge. So then we have two of our shirts, the DLD VIP shirts. We got one in white, one in yellow. And we're going to go ahead and throw in one extra item here. Some of you guys may have seen it. Some of you might not have seen it. It's new here with us. It is our new branded shirt. These are made by Grunt Style, high quality shirts. And this is our newest shirt. There's the front of it. We have Grunt Style branding on the side. the American flag on the other sleeve, and then on the back of the new one, we do have the DLD VIP logo on it as well. One other item that we had in on this, set that down real quick. I forgot about to talk about this at the beginning. We have a Wise Company 5-day survival backpack. So included in here, 32 servings of what they call gourmet entrees. It's freeze-dried food. So gourmet, as we all know with freeze-dried food, is a relative term, but it'll get you through. Does have water pouches. It's got a portable stove, steel cup, flashlight. It's got a whistle, first aid and hygiene kit, waterproof matches, Mylar blanket, a poncho, and playing cards. So all comes in backpack. So, natural disaster, a lot of, things going out in the Carolinas right now. Probably be handy to have something like this just in case. So, whether it be, hurricane, various other natural disasters, things of that nature. So that is everything we have included in this customer appreciation giveaway. So the way we are going to run this, I have numbered these items 1 through 10, starting out with the 1022s, the Wise Food, Cobra Tack, CZ Light, Schrade knife, Frog Lube, the DLD hat, and then the shirts. So we're going to go ahead and switch over to the screens. I've already got the names pre-populated into the name generator. There's a total of 1,732 people in on this webinar, so that is awesome that we were able to get 1,700 of you to join in and listen to me talk and spread a little bit of knowledge. So let's go ahead and switch over to our name generator. All right, so we're just going to go ahead and scroll through here and take a look at all the names that are on here. Some of them we recognize, some of them we don't, and that's great that there's some unique names on here that I haven't seen before. I'm glad you're joining in with us and taking time to see what we're all about. If you're not familiar with us and this is your first time joining in, all of our advertising is word of mouth. We don't do any formal advertising. So the more you tell your friends and family about us, the more people that join in here. Our webinars range from anything firearm related, outdoors, you name it, we've got it. We've got webinars on it. We fill up webinars daily. We're here 7 days a week doing webinars to spread the knowledge and help you guys learn about things. And every once in a while people get lucky and get a really nice item for free. So, the things that we currently have up on webinars, we have, AR-15s, we have various tactical style rifles, hate to say it that way, but, whether it's AR-15s, we've got a CZ Bren up, concealed carry pistols, duty style pistols, things that, hunting shotguns, hunting rifles, just a ton of different items up. We have, various optics, Trijicon, Vortex. We just became a Vortex dealer. So, that line is new to us, which we're happy to have. They've got a warranty that's second to none. And just hundreds of different options, weekly. And it's always changing. We're not running the same thing time and time again. We've got, we've branched out into outdoor stuff, hunting and fishing. We've currently got a compound bow up. We run crossbows. Different fishing gear, rods and reels. Entire fishing kits. If you're looking for a completely different species that you haven't fished for before, like crappie kits. We got crappie kits up. We've got bass kits up. That includes rods, reels, lures. When it comes to outdoor accessories and firearm accessories, there's not much that we don't run. We've got weapon-mounted lights. Like currently, we have Surefire, the X300U, the 1,000 lumen model that literally just came out. It's new to the market, and we've got that up for webinar. Most of the time you haven't had an opportunity to see that in the store. You don't have buddies that have one yet, and you're not sure if you're ready to spend the money to buy one. Take a look at our webinar. They'll give you an opportunity to see it. We'll give you a thorough, unbiased review of any item. A lot of these items that we do the webinars on and do reviews on are incredibly expensive, and we understand that without having those opinions, yeah, you may look at it in the store, you see it online, and it looks cool, but are you really prepared to go out and spend $1,500 on that item? I know, me personally, I wouldn't be in the position to do that. There's lots of neat things that I see online, if browsing through the online gun stores, but without having somebody's hands-on opinion of that item, it's difficult to justify putting that kind of money out on something. You spend a little bit of money on a webinar. We give you a thorough review on it, completely unbiased. If we see something glaring wrong with it, we're going to tell you that there's something wrong. That whether it's something functionally, aesthetics, whatever it may be, we're going to cover those things. We're going to tell you the good, the bad, and the ugly. And then at the end of the webinar, we give that item away to somebody that registered for it. We don't keep any of the items for ourselves. On all of our webinars, we give that item away. So you get, say, a Ruger 1022. If you joined in on a webinar just strictly for the Ruger 1022, we're going to go through, we're going to cover, from muzzle to the buttstock. We're going to talk about it. We're going to show you. And, most things, we're even going to show you the trigger pull on it, as long as we have snap caps for it and everything else. And then at the end of it, we're going to give it away. And those of you that did join us for the first time today, I understand that there was a long wait at the beginning of this. That's not normal. We have a ton of people interested in this webinar, and it takes a little bit longer to set this item up. That, like I said, it's completely abnormal. Usually, as soon as you get the text message, we're getting started on it. It's not a normal 10-minute wait like we had today. Generally, you'll get that text message and usually an email as well. As long as you provide us a phone number that can accept text messages and a good email address, you'll get those notifications that the webinar is taking place then. So those of you that are joining for the first time, obviously you were able to find the site, thedldllc.com, and under the firearm webinars, you're able to locate this, and hopefully you saw some of the other items that we had up for webinar. So when you click that, you select that, and you want to watch that webinar, you purchase that, and then once all of the seats are filled up, that's when we do the actual webinar. I know we've had a lot of questions about how long it takes and everything else, and that really depends. Most of the time, sometimes they fill up in a matter of minutes, and sometimes it may take a few days or a week. Just depends on how much interest there is in that particular item. So, and then once all those seats are filled up, that's when you'll get the text notification and the email notification, and they're all done live. None of it's pre-recorded. So someone is physically here handling it at that particular time. So if you've noticed that the item that you're waiting for a webinar on has been sold out for a few hours or something like that, just remember that we do these live and in person. So we actually physically have to be in the shop in order to run that webinar. And that is all 1,732 people. So again, thank you guys so much for joining us today. So this is how this is going to work today. Total of 11 items. So I'm going to push this button that says Pick a VIP. The name that comes up, I've got these listed in order. I will show you the order. So the first item is going to be the Ruger 1022 with the wood stock. Then the 1022 with synthetic stock, the Wise Food backpack, the Cobra Tech knife, the CZ weapon mounted light, the Schrade knife, the Frog Lube, the DLD hat, the DLD yellow shirt, the DLD white shirt, and then the new shirt. So there's going to be a total of 11 names selected in the order that they're selected or in the order that they're going to get these items. So the first one is going to be Anthony Parkman. Give me just a second, guys. All right, I just need to make sure I get this all. Next one for the 1022 with synthetic stock. It's going to be Thomas Roll. The Wise Food is going to be Elric Sigmund. Then the Cobra Tech is going to be Jesse Latham. The CZ Light is going to be David Lowers. And John Crabtree is going to get the Schrade knife. Frog Lube is going to be Joseph Freudenberg, or Christopher Freudenberg, sorry. And the DLD hat is going to be Russell Schmidt. The yellow shirt is going to go to Yvette Marie. The DLD white shirt is going to be Alejandro Juarez. The new shirt is going to be Isaiah Pargas. And let's keep going. How about we give away some shirts and some of our keychains? Hang on just a second. So since I still have everybody here, I'm going to switch back over real quick, and I want to show you our keychains here. So we have these keychains. These are fairly new to us as well. So since we're here and we're already doing this, let's go ahead and do 5 more shirts and 5 keychains while we're at it. How about that, guys? I'm just going to go ahead and give me just a minute. I got to make sure I keep track of everybody here. All right, so next shirt is going to go to Matt Altpeter. And keychain to Rick Porcaro. And then we'll do another shirt to Jesus Alvarez. And a keychain to Fong Nguyen. I believe it said it's Nguyen. I apologize if I don't know how to say that. And another shirt to Dan Borman. Keychain to Keith Trussell. A shirt to Craig Herta. Keychain to Colin Patel. The last shirt to Mike Beckett. Then the last keychain is going to go to Robert Horn. All right, again, thank you everyone for joining us today. We wouldn't be here, we wouldn't be able to keep bringing you the number and quality webinars that we have been without your guys' continued support. Hopefully we've made a few new customers here today. Those of you guys that have been thinking about joining in on some of these webinars but not quite sure how it works and everything else, maybe you figure out that you do need a little bit more knowledge in your life and decide to join in on some of our webinars. One last thank you for joining us today, and we will see you on the next one.